I killed 4 creatures. Oh, 5 creatures while in the team. I'm so good.
Wow, amazing.
I know, right?
I'm impressed.
That's what I thought. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another day of Fallout 76. I'm Mr. Epos, and we are here to have some fun. And we've got Wiggle with us. We have Necrosis with us in the game. And we've got RHPS and Surfer in chat. Hello.
And then some other people. Actually, the other people are probably just us.
What other people in the chat?
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat. I'm like, well, probably me. I'm one of them. You're probably one of them with monitoring. So yeah. Oh, you're two. Okay, well, there's everybody.
Because I have my phone as a backup to make sure that everything is working, plus the
I never do that.
studio preview.
Yeah, that's all I use is the studio preview. And then when it blows up, then you're completely blind.
Yep. Hello, Maximilian. Welcome.
Thankfully, it doesn't happen.
How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. But the problem is that chat freezes often.
Also, I don't have that issue.
Often enough to be frustrating. So I just have 2 screens open to see if chat is keeping up with each other.
Interesting.
Hello, Angel. Welcome. Okay.
Hi, Angel and Dale.
Dale. Hello, Dale.
Jetpack. There we go.
Complete an event. Kill a creature while on the team. Kill 3 gulpers. Grab John to produce wood. Visit another player's shelter. No.
I wish they'd turn off these auto. I wish they wouldn't do the.
Yep. It's very annoying.
Auto tracking.
Build floor, wall, or roof in the shelter. I know.
I wonder why they do the auto tracking. Just to remind you to look at the challenges.
That's a thing. I mean, that works. I do check it.
I check enough to uncheck all of the things.
Same. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Derek. How is everybody doing today? How are we all doing? Also, good day, mate. Just for necrosis. I definitely just bought the mini season, not doing that all again on PC. Well, you don't have to. If you have enough tickets, then why would you?
Oh. Like, what is he talking about? Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to have to do the score again.
I'm good, you? I'm doing good, thank you.
Almost time to do the... Well, to start again. Another... probably 2.5 weeks or so. Yeah, probably two weeks or so. We'll probably have 2.5 weeks.
And we'll be done with the scoreboard in like a week or 2, maybe 3 in my case, because I'm slow.
Does she have anything? No, she doesn't have anything.
Hello, Mandy. Welcome. Well, is that a cat eating a cookie?
What?
Looks like a smiley with a cat eating a cookie or something.
Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, the little thingy.
That's what it looks like. I don't know.
Either cat eating a cookie or a cat sticking its gigantic tongue out.
Also possible, yeah. I thought that the little thing just beneath the eyes was the mouth, though.
All right, I need to go spend caps here.
Rank 134 chief. So good.
It's a pillow
drinking team for some reason.
Oh, drinking tea. Okay.
Drinking
that
tea.
Would make more sense than
Palo drinking tea. Why would a Palo drink tea?
I was like thinking of some team competition of drinking pillows.
Well,
I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's supposed to work, but all right, I'm gonna do a bounty here.
Get as many levels as I can, then buy the rest of the scoreboard with atoms on PC. Shame on you. I was going to say a pillow and coffee. You know we don't use that accursed word here. I do like the little glowing skull thingy. Where did we get that from? Was it in the one of the bundles that I picked up last week? Or yeah, Friday? I had a bunch of bundles that there were like 250 caps and 213 caps or atoms. Like, I'll just buy the rest of these bundles to fill it up.
I never know where anything comes from.
Headhunt, okay. It's drinking hot chocolate, I just checked.
Better option.
Oh, but for Farmabot JD7E. And it's your favorite location.
Yeah, I don't mind that location. Oh, Ash Heap, yes.
The Ash Cave.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ash Cave.
Your favorite.
I'm invisible.
Oh no.
To myself. Awesome. There we go. If we had one more, we have one more. I was gonna say if we had one more person, we could do it. We could do the one thing.
We have the one more person.
And we got one more person, yeah. And I know that person likes doing the one thing.
I know. I don't know what the upside down person likes to do.
Oh, he likes doing raids.
Oh, Firecap.
He usually just grinds the bot by himself, so I'm sure he'd love to do a whole raid.
Ah, grinding the bot by yourself. Really necrosis.
With the Chaos Mage.
Raid. Find Vinny the Bronco. Where's the bucking Bronco? Yeah. Aw, no. Fusion core. Nowhere. Oh, fusion core. Huh? Oh crap, I'm bloodied. That's not right.
He died.
No, not yet. I'm just at bloody levels.
Someone died.
I'm not supposed to be. Staying alive. Staying alive. What? Railway rifle. It replenish AP with kill and VATS crit charge. I mean, I've had worse.
There you go. There's definitely been worse drops.
Still gonna scrap it unless somebody claims it, but I don't use choo-choos anymore. And even if I would, I have better ones in my stash. Actually been doing a lot of full raids on Xbox. Ah.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Hello, Jules. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Okay. My oil canister. No point joining Mr. 3 because he will steal all that junk away from you. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never steal anything.
Lies.
Yes, you. I would never steal any loot. Totally not.
Oh, glowing. That's the one I could learn. That's not one I care about. That's not one. That's not... Okay, so I got one piece with the new effect. All right.
That's a lot.
And I learned nothing.
Nothing. Of course you didn't. Is anybody interested in that choo-choo? Ramon's pull hook. No. Hunter's thorn. No. What? Replenish AP would kill VATS crit charge. Urban Scout with strength and food drinking can wait. Unyielding. That's not a bad piece. I'll toss him in the stash for now. Oh look, the new tab isn't bouncing around.
I know, isn't that great?
It's no, it's not bouncing. I was in the stash because it didn't bounce around in the stash. Or I used to run quad faster fire rate less AP choo-choo for the longest time. I miss that sound. Yeah, if I would go for a choo-choo, it would be faster fire rate less AP cost.
I will say I don't miss going to events and getting just everybody using railway rifles. I don't miss that at all.
No, I don't miss the overpowered.
Although I will say I would rather have that at this point than being constantly blinded by Gauss minis.
That worked.
At least the railways never blinded me.
The overpoweredness of the choo-choos was a terrible thing because it was.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just
everything was 1 or 2 shot, like literally.
Now everything's overpowerful now, so it's
yeah.
Like, whatever.
Stealth Commando, bloody choo-choo. I mean, I've actually known.
Honestly, those the old railway rifles are tame compared to the way everything functions now.
True, but at least the enemies are a bit more tanky as well.
Yeah.
Not very stealth. If you are far enough away, Jules, you can definitely sneak with it.
It's easy to sneak when the enemies are dead.
EM now.
Railway, then there's no difference.
There's no difference. There is, because the EM takes a little bit more time for things to die instead of just one spike in the face. How is my food? 20 minutes on most things, so that's fine.
That's about where I'm at.
It was a wonderful service.
This is an automated message.
Has Hitbit uploaded it, or has Jules uploaded it?
Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
No! Damn it.
It's funny, if you stand on top of the little round part in the middle, you slowly slide off.
Yes. You cannot.
That's weird.
You cannot easily just stand there and melee the thing anymore. You
Right.
have to constantly move, and because the robot pushes you off as well. So you would have to constantly move to stay on there.
Well, now doesn't the robot just kill you from stand? Like if you stand on him, doesn't he
I
just
don't
kill you?
remember. I haven't tried. I haven't tried melee in forever. $1,240 rounds. That's enough for one run, hopefully.
Tried a little bit of melee today. I was playing around with on the PTS with. That's all I did today. I actually just did a video on the PTS. That's it. I mean, that's not all I did today, but that's all I did in game. Played around with melee a bit, and I think the blocker changes overall. If you're playing melee, I think they're better. The changes are better. If you're playing range, that's worse. But if you're playing melee, I think the changes are better overall.
I have absolutely no clue.
Yeah. Just because you can use the auto block feature much better, and like I think the overall damage reduction is probably more. I don't know. I don't mind it.
Who's shooting?
But I'm ready. I'm ready for all the hate comments. I'm waiting for him to. There we go. On that video, whenever it comes out.
They keep bringing back old stuff with every patch. It's hard to tell. Yeah. That's true.
Cool. I can't wait till we get a patch and Nuclear Winter shows up.
It would be great.
That'd be fun.
They're only talking about bugs, not fun things.
Oh. Well, I mean, Nuclear Winter was kind of
buggy, but it wasn't a bug.
It had a lot of bugs.
Why are you shooting?
I'm not sure how that game would function at this point when you consider the weapons are like everything's been adjusted. Although they had their own version of weapons. So.
Yeah, they're their own versions, and every damage was maxed at 110. Really? There we go. Finally, actually shoot something. Biggle's favorite raid bug has returned. You want to have...
What's that?
I don't know. Derek posted a link. I don't know what the link is of.
Oh. I don't know.
Being able to skip rounds. Oh. Using the...
Well, that's been back since December. That showed up with the last update.
That's just sucky.
I did watch that video of Smashy doing the solo on the drill.
Drill stage, and how did it look?
Well, very slow. I mean, it's very slow because you're having to run out, and then you have to come in here and defend for a bit, and then run, and then when it's because there's always that lull in between waves or whatever, and then you run out really quick, and I don't like the first. He got pretty far along, and then he died, and that was like 10 minutes, and then. And then he did it again, and then he eventually did the one at like 10x speed or something. But I think, I don't know. I mean, after the fail, I just went, oh, he was close. I think it was possible, but he just got he died. The drill didn't die. He died. But he did talk about like one thing I hadn't even considered. Well, because I didn't really think you could even get as close as he did. So yeah, I was wrong on that.
Yeah.
But he talked about. One of the changes, which I'd never even considered, that's coming up is the speed cap. The movement speed cap is going up.
Unlimited.
Well, no, it's 150% versus whatever it is now.
Oh, it is still a limit? Okay, I thought it was going to be
no, it's 150. Because there's going to be limits on, like, the engine. Like, I think that's their... Oh, crap. I got pointed in the wrong direction. I ran into a wall with a stalker chasing me. So that should allow you to move quicker through the, when you're going back and forth. And I'm like, okay. But one thing he didn't mention, at least not that I heard, was that the stalkers you'll be able to survive the hits.
Yeah.
That'll be huge too, because that means you can just run through, and if you get hit, well, you can do a lot of stuff to keep alive and whatever. And so like that should so you'll be able to move quicker, and you'll be able to deal with the stalker. I got a stalker just camped right here.
I'm stuck.
Come on. Oh, you're stuck?
I'm on top of a thing with 2 stalkers right beneath me. I can attempt to
I didn't realize you weren't. Oh yeah, I didn't realize you were.
Amandi's defending.
Yeah, I realize that now.
And
I'm just going. But in any case, it's still going to be like, I think it'll be possible. You know, all the people who are like, oh, you can't. You know, I play by myself and whatever. So.
No. Okay.
The ability to solo it will exist for those people that are diehards, but it'll be really slow. I mean, you think about what it takes when one person's defending and the other 2 die right away. That's a very long, drill stage.
That's a long drill stage, yeah.
So imagine if you have to defend and, and run it. It's not going to be
rough.
Yeah. So, but it'll be possible. It'll be possible.
No. God damn it! I survived. The EMT kicked in.
But
watch out, Wiggle. On that side, there's one.
I hear it.
The crow says it died.
I hear it. I don't see it, so whatever.
Oh, it's the link was a video of the wedding video.
Oh.
Bye. Okay, bye. No.
But I think one of the, I mean, honestly, I think the next stage after this one is the one that's annoying solo. Like that's one that's having
the
to kill all the things.
The 3 dudes is painful.
Oh crap! Everything down here's already. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, everything down here's dead. So now I have to go find.
Shit. AP.
Oh.
Nope. Watch. I've got 3 on me now.
Okay, well that's good. You keep them there.
Squiggle.
I'll finish things off. Well, what am I supposed? I can't do anything about it.
You brought all 3 to me. How dare you?
No, I think it's the other way around. You brought them to. You brought them to yourself.
My AP is running out.
I think we have enough in the hallway to finish it off if you don't make it.
Yeah, there's one left. One in the left.
You're there. All right, we got it. Easy peasy.
It was something.
That was fun.
It was fun. Oh, you already got it.
PlayStation have been able to run faster than the game can load the environment. Tried to survive the hit on the first PTS iterate. It did not work well. Oh. I don't know when my understanding is because I saw video of people surviving hits.
I mean,
but I haven't tried.
I
haven't tried. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I haven't tried. I haven't done any raids on the PTSL. I played around with the Guardian a little bit when after I did the video, which I feel so dumb for not when I did that the Aristocrats video for not doing the Guardian. I mean, talk about a use for that effect, and it didn't even occur to me.
I saw it.
The main reason it didn't occur to me, yeah, I mean that was why, because people had talked about, and I saw video of people tanking the Guardian with like no armor. I'm going, well, if it's not doing any damage, then Reflect isn't going to be any good. And it was okay. Like I only tried the power armor version, and it was okay. It took about 1:45 or 1:40 seconds to take down the shield, which is pretty slow. But you could still kill it in under 2 minutes. So
like a minute something for the shield alone.
Yeah, just standing there reflecting, and that's with Aristocrats and with reflective on the power armor.
Okay, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it was pretty slow, but it's still, I mean, it's still doable. I mean, you're still doing it in like, because then you kill it and you're killing it really quickly, so it's still under 2 minutes, but yeah, fairly slow.
My bad.
But I wish I would have tried it in just like the regular armor with Aristocrat. Okay, that's. We have things that came back here. No.
Ow.
Oh, it's A. I got it.
Warning. Shield generator
And
is now vulnerable.
done. I haven't seen
That's
many
new.
people talk about how headhunts give you plus 50 XP for 20 minutes if you start them. Combined with double XP and lunchbox, that's 250 bonus XP. You
Wait,
can run a
what?
raid in 20 minutes.
What?
I've not heard anything about that at all.
Okay, well, I started a headhunt. What?
It's
I don't
probably in the
see-
PTS.
Oh, is it in the PTS? Oh, I hadn't even
I
heard
don't
anything
know.
about that. It was never in a. Well, I mean, I looked through all the. I never saw that in the patch notes. Is that in the PTS? Or
At all of your levels, I don't know why you still talk about gaining XP anyway. Because you can get XP.
the effect? Oh. So when you're the one who starts the headhunt, you get 50% more XP on that headhunt than someone who didn't start. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's what I've never talked about because I didn't know that was a thing. Otherwise, it would have been in my video all about the headhunts. I got a 4-star though.
I don't
Combo
get
breakers. So if you start the headhunt, then for completing that headhunt, you'll get 50% more XP for that headhunt for completing.
But he's
than
asked for
you
20
would.
minutes. Gives you plus 50% XP for 20 minutes.
Oh, well, I'm not getting that. I started the headhunt. I don't see that effect at all. And it hasn't been 20 minutes.
Oh, I legitimately do
I
not know.
think that's yeah, I'm not. I don't. What are you talking about? I think you're making.
It does go
It
away
goes away when the hunt concludes. Oh, so it's just for the duration of the headhunt. Oh, okay. So because the headhunt is on a 20-minute timer. Okay.
Oh, okay, so you can start the headhunt, not do the headhunt, run a raid, do the headhunt.
If you're fast, yeah.
Yeah.
In theory, I guess. Yeah, sure.
A good team can run a raid in 20
Sure,
or
yeah.
less.
Yes, assuming the nothing bugs out or whatever.
Yeah,
All right.
we're assuming that everything functions
That's
as
a lot of
intended.
That's a lot of work, though. I just. I
mean,
I guess
the-
for
the
running
XP grinders.
score. Yeah, I mean, I guess for running score. You know, like when the season
yeah.
starts.
I mean, for the XP grinders, it is very interesting.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's so much work.
Yes.
I have my limits to how much effort I'm willing to put in to gain XP.
And that limit
That
is
might be
food buffs
that might be more
and
than it.
lunchboxes.
More.
And I might
Yeah,
even be
basically it's
considering...
lunchboxes, and I mean there's certain circumstances where I may like, okay, I'll sleep and I'll do the
a camp
I'll
up,
do
exactly.
the Mothman thing, but it's rare.
And done. See wiggle? 48 seconds. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not 1 minute 40.
Whatever. So that means we can finish right now, right? Because all the creatures are out and the bar's down and we're ready to go.
Yes, we're done.
That means it's gonna finish faster.
All done.
Yeah, shut up. Just shut up. That's the thing. It makes no difference. It's like the guy who like burns rubber at the stoplight to get to the next one, and then you go at the regular speed and you get there at the same time because you still have to wait for the light.
Yep. That ping was instant.
It's
It was
a-
accident.
It's the exact same thing.
Hello,
levels.
Ximar. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
Well, that's true. That's also true. Assuming so, you'd have to do that on private, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Because you do it on public, and then someone
Yeah,
finishes
somebody
the
else will
headhunt
finish
and-
it, and just gonna be in.
So. But I do plan. So my plan for the first day of the like when the new season drops, because the intelligence Under Armor, the one that gives you +5 intelligence, you can just go buy it at Foundation.
Don't stand on top of the crystals, necrosis, please. Thank you.
So as soon as the season starts, go to Foundation, hit Samuel, buy the thing for gold, and put the intelligence Under Armor, or mod your whatever Under Armor you want with the intelligence. Whatever, I don't remember what it's called. Which one? The intelligence? Yeah, the intelligence style. I don't. That's not what it's called, but that's going to be the best intelligence option. So.
I'm missing a Wendigo, or do we not? No, it is here. Nope, I'm guessing we're still missing it. Yep.
Go
it's
hit
still here.
Samuel.
Come here, you idiot. Come.
There's a Wendigo right there.
Yeah, I
Oh, you got him. Oh, and a Mirelurk. A Mirelurk. Mirelurk. I always remember that when they're talking about it at the Fallout 4. in the dugout.
Yep,
and the guy who's like, one of the Bobrov brothers. Say that 15 times fast.
Nope, I can't even say it one time properly. Don't hit Samuel, he's a lovable idiot. He's an idiot, that's for sure. Edit Luxbox mod. And nothing.
I keep wanting to play Fallout 4, but then I think about how all my mods are not working because of the Bethesda keeps putting out updates.
Get the game on GOG and get the non-modded game.
Actually, I own it on GOG, so I could actually just install it from there.
Yep.
Because I bought it on GOG because, it'll work for Fallout London. Well, it won't, but they told you that it would.
It was supposed to work for Fallout London.
It was supposed to work
for
Fallout London. Yes. But the problem is the problem with modding right now is some mods work with the old version and some mods work with the new version, and it's a mess, I would say, the modding scene with Fallout 4 at the moment.
None of it is consistent.
Come on, reload.
I want to know how Mr. Morp did it, because he's got like, I don't remember what it was, 2,000 or 4,000 mods running right now in his Fallout 4 run. What the hell? I can't even get 100 mods working properly. How do you have 4,000 mods?
Oh. For me, I'm usually like 8 mods or 10 mods maybe.
When I ran it, I ran at least.
Well, I did it on like release day Jules, and on release day it wasn't working. I got a Furious mod.
Apparently, a
I think they
repair
fixed it at
station
some
and collect
point,
phone station can be placed at the same time. I've always seen people that it was one or the other. No, that it used to be the case that it was one or the other, and then they fixed it because the Collectron and the repair station are not the same thing.
You weren't firing? I was firing.
I was even shooting.
Yeah. Nocturnal,
one day
that's
after
a chance
release.
strength. Oh. But yeah, it didn't work for me, and a lot of people it didn't work.
Got a couple foreign armor pieces. Definitely not helpful. And it crashed a lot. Yes. Because it is Fallout 4.
Yeah, I did have some crashes. In fact, that was why I originally I think that was where I stopped playing was. Well, no, I was getting crashes, and then I stopped playing because I kept getting quests that were broken, and I got to a point where I couldn't do anything because every quest was breaking on me.
Yeah, that was the first week of the GOG game.
Yeah, and it was really just, and I gave up and never went back.
Yep.
I didn't really like it that much anyway.
I don't know. It seemed interesting. I don't know if it's interesting enough for me to play. But...
I was interested. It was interesting to me, but after a while, I'm just like, I don't know. It was fine.
Be doing my camp all day today, so it isn't a jumbled mess. But that's the fun part, ETC. Also, hi, ETC. But that's the fun part if it's chaos.
Adamfall is a better British Fallout. Yeah, that's on my wish. Someday I'll get that. I want to play
Adamfall is a fantastic game. I loved Adamfall.
I want to play it sometime.
I loved it.
This is an automated message.
I was legitimately bummed that I finished it.
To the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
And I tried replaying it. It doesn't have much replayability.
Doesn't? Okay.
Because for me,
because I think Jeep has played through it a few times, and
it's more of the same.
Yeah.
You can play different styles, but it's not that.
It's the same. Yeah. It's like replaying this. You could play different styles, but it's the same.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
At least it felt like that to me.
Yeah.
I only played for like an hour and a half for the second run.
Okay.
But it felt very similar.
Check my buffs here.
I need to do my food buffs.
Yeah, I might need to do mine.
Oh, I can guarantee you I need to do mine.
I have like 9 minutes left. I got some time.
5 minutes left before we jump down to the snake, so I can guarantee I need to do mine.
Dump those. All right.
I've got 64 Deathclaw stakes. That makes sense. And we're eating all of the foodstuffs that we have in our inventory, and it is a long, very long list to scroll.
Are you ready?
Right down. Nope.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Good enough. Take off Master Infiltrator. Hello, everybody that said hello. Too lazy to type all the names, but not this. Okay. Why? No! Come on. Yes, sure, shoot me so I can do more damage. That's fine.
Reload.
And reload.
Yeah, AP is not. There's something wrong with AP.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but there's something. Speaking of that, I got a powered mod. I'm even running Radhog burnt ends, and it's like, okay, this with the conductor's weapon and Radhog burnt ends, I have 2 pieces of powered, and APs come back like not very fast at all.
Yep. And then it's all back in one go. Berserker short laser pistol with last round.
Yeah, I saw a comment. There was a comment about someone saying, "Hey, AP's not working properly. Can you test it?" And I said, "Test it how?" I got no response. Like,
anybody playing carnivore on the team? I am always carnivore on every character.
I am carnivore too. Well, not every character. But on this one, I am.
What you need?
She probably has stuff to dump.
I'm good. I was thinking she needed a food buff.
Guessing
I've had my AP stuck at various percentages since the update. There's a problem with AP for sure, and if I use jetpack, it's even worse. I agree.
Yeah.
If you use the jetpack, it's much worse.
Yeah. Jetpack for me has been kind of. Sometimes I do it, and it's like it doesn't do anything, and other times it's like whee.
Anybody need to Nuke a Dark recipe? I think I do, Simara. I was gonna give you fish and taco.
Fish and tacos.
Or
nice.
XP? Fish and tato. Oh, it's bonus XP. Thank you. But I have tasty scrolls to go in. You're defending? Yep, you're defending. Okay. Boop. Ah!
Fuel drilling suspended. Please add fuel.
Those who are about to die, salute you. Fishy taco. No, why do you want to ruin tacos?
So the door wasn't always black.
No, the canister where you deposit used to be red.
It did.
And when they changed it, no idea. I just know that they did. And I didn't notice it at first. It was only because somebody in chat mentioned it.
Yeah, I still didn't even. Okay, I guess I'll just believe that it was red before. I don't remember it being red, so.
Somebody definitely loves Tina tacos. I'm sure somebody does. Not gonna be me.
I too. That reminds me. That fish and tacos thing reminds me. So I tuned into a stream the other day.
Somebody was eating a fishy taco.
Somebody was eating tacos.
God.
He starts off the stream. Pardon me, guys. I have to finish my dinner really quick. And he's eating effing tacos right into the microphone. Not the soft shell tacos either.
Slurping and crunching.
I'm just like, okay, really? Really?
Well, that's a stream that I would click off quicker than I can say hi.
I did. I was out.
I'm stuck again.
Well, I was watching a replay. I mean, it was so I'm just like, oh, I'll just fast forward through it. And it was like 10 minutes later, he was still. I'm just going, okay, I'm done.
No.
That's just so rude.
I survived another.
It's like that just tells me you don't care about your viewers even a little bit.
Yep, I agree.
Unless it's eating tacos into the microphone channel, which it wasn't.
I'm curious
it was a PC
who it was.
game. It was a PC channel where he does like cheap gaming and stuff.
The Okay. Who?
Who? Nerd on a budget.
Nerd on a budget.
Yeah.
I've seen that channel, and I thought he was annoying.
It's hit and miss with me. I don't watch very often. But I was just like, one night I didn't have anything. I'm like, I'll just watch the video. I didn't have anything in my feed that looked interesting at the moment. And yeah, and it was disappointing. So I had to find something else to watch.
Outside the scrap box, I left the plan. Thank you, Landy. You see, Wiggle, that's how you reach out.
We're like way far along here.
I got one.
This thing goes so much faster when you have alive teammates.
That usually works a lot better, yes.
I'm blind.
Oh, now I can't loot them. So you can only loot them if you use the crossbow, I noticed. Do you remember when I said last Friday that I could loot them?
Yes.
Yes. That only works if you shoot them with a crossbow.
Fish and tacos, 13 XP.
13% XP, yes. And Tasty Scroll Stew gives you 25%.
Yes.
5 to hit, thanks to somebody. Yeah, I'm sharing EMT.
Don't you get 20% from
I'm not sharing EMT.
Canned meat stew? Doesn't canned meat stew give you 20?
Canned meat stew gives you 5 double, so like 8.5.
Oh.
7.5.
Oh, actually, I'm getting 13.
10. No, it's 13. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting 13 from canned meat stew with strange in numbers. I'm not eating. I was just looking at it. So yeah, that one's doesn't have to craft it or anything. So it's the same.
Yeah.
So the fish and potatoes is just another 5%er, and then carnivore and strange numbers and blah blah blah.
Yep. Tasty Scroll Stew is just better.
Yep.
And yes, it requires effort. I do the effort.
Not much though. Once Fashnot comes around, because it's actually pretty easy to make.
Make a mule. Make a mule. Level it up so that you can have. What's the thing?
I need
good with salt.
Until they give us more character slots, I can't have a mule. I just don't have room for one.
Then get another account.
Nope. I don't care that much.
But just level up a character that you can have.
Yeah, I know how to make
with salt, and then all you need to do is dump it on your mule, and you're done. And I was not talking to you specifically, just in general.
There's nobody else here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me. I'm the only one here.
Some people are pescatarians. I still don't know what a pescatarian is.
They eat fish. It's like a vegetarian, but they eat fish. I think is what that. Crap! He's gonna kill me.
Oh no!
I think that's what that is.
I don't know.
They're vegetarian and they eat fish.
Taylor Swift does.
Or I'm wrong and it's something completely different.
Ate potato. A is gonna be repaired again.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Well, I saw iBot go in there.
I'm on it.
Damn it.
Good.
Stupid. Reload. Okay, that works. What Wiggle said, my mom's one. Okay, so vegetarian, but you eat fish. Okay, so why would you not eat the tasty meat and eat the disgusting fish? I don't get it. You shelter, stay there. What?
Overeaters Vulcan. Oh, I got a 4-star over. Let's see, what do we got? We got Overeaters, Strength, Defenders, and Tankies. Yeah.
That's not the worst, because it has Overeaters, but apart from that.
And I didn't learn anything.
The only thing that was on there was the Overeaters, because...
Yeah.
Screw.
I mean, I don't know Tankies, so if I could learn... not that I would ever use Tankies, but I wouldn't mind knowing it.
I want it off the list of I need to learn. So now quickly roll a smoke.
That's what it's about. I mean, honestly, not everything that's left is that way for me, because there's some effects I would like to learn that I would actually use, like reflex.
Some people probably think it's healthier to eat fish than other meats.
I mean, fish.
You do realize what
they're high in the good,
the current radiation levels and toxicity levels is of the ocean.
You know what? If I've learned anything from superhero or from comic books and movies, is that could just give me superpowers.
Being vegetarian and eating fish makes you not a vegetarian. I know necrosis. I didn't make the rule.
I didn't know how else to describe it. I mean, they eat fish
that's probably why they call it pescatarian.
Stuff.
But
yeah,
I'm not vegetarian, but I eat fish.
There's gulpers in the raid, Derek. Too bad it doesn't count. Like when you pop crystals and it takes out gulpers. Too bad it doesn't count.
And it doesn't even count if you shoot them first and then shoot the crystal. It still doesn't count.
Yeah.
Because I tried. Come on.
I mean, I guess it's just the same as if you blow up a car and it kills an enemy. It doesn't count.
Nope. Oh, it does if you tag them first.
If you tag them.
Come on, you big pussy. Done. 46. Haha.
Man, that is rubber banding hard there.
Refrain from
flying
all
high
up
in
fish.
the sky.
No. I think it's a good description. I think it's an apt description. My mom lived next to a butcher shop as a kid. Turned her off meat. Yeah,
I could see that.
Been in a butcher shop like a lot, and there was nothing there that would turn me off of meat, except for the rotten meat, spoiled basket that was outside. But that's the same if you have it, you toss it in your trash in your house or outside, it still stinks the same. So that's not. I used to be vegan, now I eat everything. Well, I've tried a couple of please don't. I've tried a couple of vegan things and it just all tastes so bland and cardboard like. 50 years ago, a butcher's shop was different from now. I know. But still, it's just chopping up meat, and I don't care. Because it's meat. How else are you gonna get nice cuts? Doesn't magically appear because you go hocus pocus, food on my table focus. They slaughtered the animals too? Yeah. I mean, so they do over here. Got one stubborn mirelurk because somebody is standing up on a ledge instead of just standing on the ground.
Where's the mirelurk? He's coming. I see him.
He'd always chopping that meat.
Like 2 death claws is all, right?
Mm-hmm, that's all.
It.
Yeah.
That's it.
What do vegans and lesbians have in common?
Hostile presence nullified. Lifting lockdown measures.
Oh, polished. Jeez. Quit giving me polished. Quit giving me polished.
I don't know. Both use a meat substitute. That's terrible. It's still meat. Aw, didn't learn anything out of the warming. Go to Gulper Lagoon. I forgot where it is. It's up here. That's Violet Marsh. There. I know that the market doesn't do anything for you, Derek, but that doesn't matter. Angel should be offended. No, it was just funny. Went to the marsh and just walked down. Walk south. You're almost on top of it. You're on the Highland Marsh.
Marsh, yeah. Marsh is going to be a little different experience.
In March or Marsh?
The Marsh.
Marsh.
Highland Marsh. Yeah, a little bit different encounter than Gulper Lagoon.
But did they yeah, that than the Gulper Lagoon, yes, but I'm addicted to old Psycho. I thought that they like changed it in the PTS or something.
No. As far as I know, they haven't, but I haven't really done any exploring.
They haven't given you any reason to explore though, as far as I can tell.
I think all my food buffs are worn off because now my AP is not. Oh, okay, well, can't do anything about it now.
You can eat a food
reload. Buff. Yeah, I probably would not be. This is not the time to go into the Pip-Boy.
Reload the stupid gun, you slowpoke. Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering if conductors is actually working.
Conductors isn't working in the raid. It is just not. So I'm in the first stage I get conductors. In the second stage I don't get it anymore. And after that it's just gone.
Well, I'm getting some healing from it.
I'm getting nothing out of it.
Well, unless I just leveled up. No, I didn't.
I can't find any other emotes than yes, no, hello.
Pyromaniacs. I keep getting
Endurance.
I know.
Bloodied plasma caster with weapon speed and resist while aiming. Anti-armor.
Yes.
Anti-armor baseball bat with damage. Melee damage reflect while blocking and damage while power attacking. So just awful stuff. No 4 stars again. Shame on you.
All right, let's do all my food here.
Carbon-based life forms. Okay. I mean, that plasma caster looks like fun. Going meat.
Plasma caster.
Look at dark.
They delayed. Did you know that? Did I say that they're delaying the plasma caster mod?
Yes, you mentioned that in your.
I mentioned that. All right.
Thank you,
Can't
Landy.
remember if I did.
I finally know how to craft Nuka Dark.
Cool.
Yes, thanks.
How many Nuka Darks do you have to scrap to learn that one?
You have to do the alcoholic robot dailies.
You're supposed to say 100. Get someone scrapping Nuka Darks.
Well, you can't scrap them though.
We just like.
Yeah, you have
That's
to
how you learn
100.
things in this game. Is you just scrap stuff until you scrap
Bloody
the
box
item.
mod, rapid box mod, endurance box mod. Yeah, I don't like endurance. Here, somebody have an endurance box mod to learn. There is an angry handshake emote, I believe. Yes, this one. And your character does that. That's it for me. I have to get going. What?
What?
What time is it in Upside Down Land? It's probably time for him to go to work.
Probably, yeah. It's probably is. Or his lunch break is over or something.
Yeah, something like that. Thanks for the raid. You're welcome, Necrosis. Thank you for jumping in and joining in the chaos.
113 cap. Spot off Leo. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did it from doing the quests.
You can buy it off Leo. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it by doing the quests.
This is an automated message.
Derek, jump in the raid.
Evacuation is in progress.
We'll get you some levels.
To the nearest exit
He's been very
in orderly
resistant to that, hasn't he?
I know. That's why. I'm having a day off. Gotta take the wife to an appointment. Well, have fun with the wife.
I was gonna say get a divorce.
And
so
no
you keep
no
playing,
sneaky
but all
business
right.
behind the bushes, right? No sneaky business behind the bushes.
No takers. All right. We can manage with 3 of us.
This part, at least. Not very snelling about the raids. Nope.
Let's see. Got my. Okay, we're good.
Ah!
Alert.
Oh,
Jules joined.
Personnel detected.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we can-
Jules. You joined just like a half a second too late.
I was gonna say we can wipe.
We can
We are
wipe.
just
I mean,
gonna-
it's whatever.
No,
but
we're
it's
just
this will
gonna
be
kill
over
it.
like super quick as
Yeah,
well.
we're just
So
gonna kill it.
either way.
35 for cricket. I'm doing dailies. What is your?
I mean,
excuse
literally, it was
now?
like I pushed the button and it spawned Jules onto the team. Like it was like, it's like start the encounter and
Stupid
beam
reload.
Jules to the team. Oh, he wants me.
I blame Wiggle.
Come on.
Yeah, so the 50 cal is very ammo or AP efficient. Like very AP.
It is, yeah, because the fire rate's not super fast.
I can stay in VATS with the 50 cal far longer than the.
Yeah.
Elvis
Well,
Mode.
and especially on, so when I was using it on my main character I had rejuvenators on the armor. And so between rejuvenators and the fire rate, yeah, it's very manageable to stay in VATS for, and I had conductors on it too, so.
Yeah, I think I did.
worked out
put
very
conductors
well.
On it. Let's see. Yes, it has conductors on it. But it is standard receiver heavy barrel.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Waste the chance.
I don't use the prime.
No, I don't use prime for anything other than my LMG. Oh, that's not true because I put it on the Eldest Mark to see.
I put it on pretty much any single shot weapon or any slow or semi-automatic weapon.
I put it on the Eldest Mark to see if I could get some proper ammo.
Eldest Mark already chews through AP enough without me having to add that in.
But I am not ammo positive with it. Because people said, you're going to be ammo positive if you change it.
Nope. On the raids, I am.
I am not.
Outside the raid, I'm not. Outside the raid, I'm very ammo negative.
I am not ammo positive anywhere. So I
use it on the plasma flamer as well too, just because it's easy to maintain ammo on that.
Let's see. Where's my?
But yeah, any semi-auto weapon, I pretty much use prime on everything, just because it usually gives me more range and
shit.
And that raises the AP cost, which raises the damage.
Teammates all left me. Oh no! That's because you didn't join us in the raid. Raider scum. Okay, that's not very helpful. I burn myself. Okay, that actually took me for a split second. He was running straight at me and then he vanished into the ground.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I beat Streamlabs notification. We already have music, Wiggle.
What's that?
We already have music. No! Son of a biscuit.
Alright, so Jules is running my direction. No, but doesn't have a stalker on his back. Well, that's good.
I have a stalker on my back, and he killed my EMT again. Triggered my EMT again. I survived so many hits today. It's remarkable.
Yeah, it's Mandy sharing EMT.
I'm sharing it too now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even more.
I thought I was sharing it, but I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm on. I see the little lightning bolt. I'm on cool. Oh, crap. Ah! Oh, shit. Okay, there's no. Okay, I'm going to run. I don't know where I'm going.
Holy crap, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, they're on me. I'm just going to grab one of these out in the hall and run in.
I have a canister if I can find my bloody way back.
Yeah. I ran in, got nothing, because everywhere I went, there was like stalkers just
I have
ready to have their way with me, and I was not amenable to that. Well, I'm going to deposit this fuel canister.
Just because.
It's going to be overflowing now.
Vampire Gauss pistol, I didn't even get a single box mod. Doesn't matter if it's 4-star or not. Vampire Gauss pistol with bash damage and damage resist while aiming. That's Stalker ski sword, limb damage perception. Shut up, robot.
Beep boop.
My power armor was talking. And it's the Kami power armor, so it sounds like a robot. House pistol, Vulcan helmet. I don't need 60. That's a little bit excessive. What do you need help with? Yes. Jules being lazy again. I'm hoarding Nuka at the moment. That's how it should be. If you go to my camp, you should be able to pick up some more Nuka.
Same.
System access restored. Routine security
I got a Nuka Collectron. It's unlocked.
Same.
unauthorized.
At least it should be unlocked.
Command center compromised.
No idea what's in there at the moment.
Sufficient countermeasures.
Probably Nuka Cola.
Emergency security protocols.
Probably.
Ah. Oh, that's quick. Was it me?
Let's see if there's anyone back here. Yeah, oh, they got behind me.
Shield generator online.
It should be down. Like I shot it as soon as it went up.
Shame.
Frozen. Well, I'm willing to let it go.
Wow. Just need one more dark, fingers crossed.
I know I don't have any dark in mine.
I don't know if there's dark in mine.
I don't even know if it'll collect dark, honestly.
It should.
Yeah.
It should
But
collect
I know
all
I
of
don't
it.
have any because I usually look in there and go, if there's something that I want, so it's probably just things like Nuka and cherry. Because I always pull out the cranberries and the grapes, and I pull out the good ones.
I have
So
at
it's
least
probably
2 darks
simple.
on me, so don't get one, I can drop one. Where is it? Tactical culture. Definitely going negative with the ammo for the EM if you keep farming for fusion. Always.
If I can go right here and just stay hidden. Or stay. I'm gonna try this.
But even if I don't switch and just keep the Eldest Mark equipped, I'm still not ammo positive. Although
See if I
with
picked
Jules on the
up-
team
I've-
and with Mandy and Wiggle both on their good characters, I am definitely shooting less because they do so much damage.
I have no idea how much I started today with, so.
Lockdown
Am I?
initiated.
Wakey,
But I mean, I
wakey.
gain it on this level, and I'll gain it on the drill level because I'm not shooting. So now hopefully that we don't screw up the pathing over here of the.
It should be fine so far.
Oh, not for you, but for like Jules is over there farming the other ones, right? So I'm just like on a little crate over here. Basically, I'm just trying to stay out of hitting range. Oh, there's Nuka Dark. Thanks, Mandy.
Done. 38.
I definitely think I've messed up. Oh no, I guess they're going over here soon.
New best time. My best time was 41. 38.
And yeah, we'll still finish at the exact same time.
I know, but it
But it's-
didn't take me 1 minute 40.
But it is funny, like, so doing the method of taking out, using a big crystal early and having, and people like, you shouldn't do that. You should save all the big crystals.
For what?
And I come back with, you know what? The sooner you kill the stalker, because that should be the priority, right? That means your chance of success goes up because less chance to die.
Yep.
But there's another reason to do it, which I thought about, and that has to do with lag. The more the regular crystals you use up trying to kill the stalker, the laggier this is going to be.
Because you get more particle
Just
dust.
more of the particles. So it's like better to do it with as few as possible,
Yep.
just for performance purposes as well. Plus, it's always frustrating when something goes wrong, like at the end when you've killed things, but you realize there's like one left, and you have to find that one, and there's like no crystals to kill that one Mirelurk that's still
Very
alive.
annoying.
Yeah.
And now on the side that I run with, there usually are like 3 crystals left. If I do it correctly and I hit every crystal, I do damage with every crystal, there should be 3 left. They both are here. Waiting on the Deathclaw. There. That's not it.
No,
There's
that's
something
2
else
and
left.
1.
I don't know what's left, but there's something left.
Let's see here.
Do you even have a camp place? You should, but probably not public.
Yeah, it's over by the lumber mill.
76.
It's over by the lumber mill, by Vault 76.
Yeah, he has the same camp in most of his characters.
Yeah. I would mark it on the map, but
Just like me.
But it's not here. Hang on, let me make it public. I'll make it easier because it's not public. I'll make it public. You should be able to see it now, Derek. Because I usually don't have a public, because I don't have vendors, so there's no reason for me to make it public.
Oh, duh, I knew that. Yeah, everybody knows, but that doesn't mean you remember.
Yeah.
Nope, 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 nope. I don't see it anywhere. Duh, duh. No little shithead anywhere. Oh, that day. Something small like a cricket or a what's the other thing? Mole rat.
Mole rat.
In here, somebody was standing on the ledge instead of just standing on the ground. It wasn't. See if we can get some zeros.
Oh, someone got it.
And it is
mole rat.
Mole rat. Junkies lever action. Yeah. Do more of it before it goes. Stopped to do fly swatter quick with one shot. Ah. That helps. Rangers. And we didn't learn. Aww. I'm never gonna learn any new thing.
Never gonna learn it, never gonna learn it.
Oh, Mandy crashed and restarting 76. Oh, level 1555. And by the way, new Nuke Dark. Okay, I have Nuke Dark on me. So once we're done with this raid, waiting on Mandy. Once we're done with this, I'll drop one for you. Go buy it. Oh, that costs money. That, I mean, well, you do it like this. Quicker. Button smashing. Give a thumbs up when you're inside and loaded in, Mandy, once you can move again.
That's... Never mind.
Why are you doing the weird hand gesture? I didn't know that characters could do that hand gesture.
Or like a hang loose?
No, well, it's technically the sign, the international sign for "I love you" for sign language, but.
Oh, okay. Well, that's sweet. And he's down on one knee. I think he's proposing.
Nope, 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 nope. And I say, hey, hey, hey. About the Nuke Dark plan from Leo, if you jump servers, his inventory changes and it can be farmed. Just got a second one.
Ah, okay.
I didn't know that.
Interesting.
then you have to jump surfaces.
But I already have one. I mean, I already know it, so.
Can you buy it once you know it? I'm guessing you can.
I'm assuming, yeah, it's tradable.
Yeah, but sometimes stuff doesn't drop because...
I don't know if it'll drop. I don't know if it'll drop from the quest line again.
Ah, okay.
If you know it, but... I mean, I just don't know. I haven't done that quest line since I unlocked everything. Once I unlocked the last plan, I was done with it.
I haven't unlocked everything. I've not even unlocked half of the stuff.
Yeah, I had a list, and I was just like, what do I know? What do I need? How many do I have left? Once I unlocked all the alcohols, I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Reference to the He-Man cover of I Say Hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, oh, oh. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I don't know. Isn't the He-Man the one that I have the power? Isn't that He-Man?
That's He-Man.
Wiggle the alcoholic. Exactly. What's going on? What's going on? There we go.
Yeah, Conductors is definitely working. It just doesn't seem like the AP part is working.
Or non-blonde singing. I know. It's not working for me. Like,
and I said, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that song. What's going on? All right, I can do one more.
Okay. It does. Biv drops duplicates, including the Nuka Dark one. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Biv is weird because some of his are just like unlocks. You know, it's like, boom, you know how to craft this thing, and then other times it's an actual plan. It's really strange. It's, I mean, it fits along with the rest of the game in terms of how inconsistent it is.
True. I'm gonna give you leader. I need to quickly hop to Derek.
All right, I'll run in.
DM'd you a link for your viewing pleasure. Nice, thank you.
Wasn't Four Non-Blondes an Australian group?
Yeah, and they were all not very blonde at all. They're all dyed.
I think that was the idea.
I know, but why would you make that the promotion of your thing?
I don't know. It's just a band name.
Dye your hair.
I don't tend to read too much into it. It's just a band name. They got to be called something.
Well, yeah. There you go. You needed one right there.
Then you could have a name like the, and that's like, so that's, yeah.
We have Kali.
They'll be like, we don't have to be called anything. We'll just be the.
I mean, technically they're Belgian. Feels. Details. I know. And they are definitely blonde, and they behave like blondes. Oh look, another generic DJ name. Well, I mean, it's not very generic. DJ 3113311 whatever. What?
I don't know.
It's his nickname.
I know.
It's not generic at all.
No, it's distinctive from DJ, all the other ones.
All the previous 350,000. Has anybody seen Operation Sunburst, the Fallout fan film? It was really good. I wish the show was more serious like it was. I have not seen it.
I saw it. I don't remember it, but I saw it. And it was very serious. Too serious.
Why so serious?
Well, that's the thing. Like, Fallout's supposed to have a little bit of humor in it. So, like, if it's, like, completely serious, to me, it's a little, yeah. Yeah, the games are silly. They have humor built into them. So if it's too serious, it's a little, yeah, it's too serious.
Oh, you cannot place a frame on the thing anymore. You can leave a frame on there. You cannot place a frame.
Oh.
We have enough damage here, so I'm going to try melee. Fallout 2 was filled with pop culture references. Yes, like a lot. Like a lot.
And I've heard that made it so it doesn't age as well because they were like current references. So if you watch it,
they're not really
now,
current references though.
Oh, they're not? Okay. I mean,
they're just generic references to pop culture, but they are relevant to this day mostly because all the stuff that it's referencing is just either still a thing or still popular, still known.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected.
1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody wants to donate me any nuclear waste or fiber optics? Those are the things I have the least of, and then I am done begging for things. Okay, I can stay on the thing. I can't do any damage to him.
Oh, okay, come on, reload.
I'm literally doing 0 damage. Doesn't matter if I'm hitting the shield or not.
Thank you for your contribution.
There we go. Now I'm doing damage. 600 per tick. Okay. That's... You can still melee it. It just... You cannot take the shield out with melee.
And I got a perception mod.
So did I. The Star Trek shuttle is kind of aged. Well, only because the shuttles has been more advanced. But Star Trek is still a relevant reference.
Although the original episodes are...
Those are awful.
They look pretty dated.
And especially the one that does the weird thing. I am not the biggest
You're not a big Captain Kirk fan?
Of that.
A William Shatner fan?
No, not a big fan of Shatner.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's worse things.
Low fuel, drilling suspended. Please add fuel to resume operation.
Okay, usually this is where the wheels come off.
The wheels of the bus.
The fourth raid for me is usually where, especially if I'm tired.
It's
usually where
been going
start going wrong. It's been going very smoothly, but that time before it's like smooth train wreck. So
that's just the fun part.
Maybe. I mean, if my wheels come off and everyone else's stay on, it's okay. I know there's a stalker out there somewhere.
Well, I just pinged a stalker that was right in my face.
It's out there somewhere.
The truth is out there.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Hasselhoff versus Shatner. Well, Hasselhoff versus Shatner, then I will definitely.
I'll take Shatner. Yep. I'll take Shatner.
Hasselhoff is just a crappy dude, weird dude, not funny dude, very annoying dude. No. Oh, EMT kicked in again. That's the 5th time that I survived the punch with EMT. So I am very happy for EMT. 5th time that I survived. So there's 2 idiots right over here.
I think mine is over there. There's
not
not one in. Well, I don't think
right
there's one in here. I think there was one on my tail.
Prototype ABX-03. Is it good enough to keep? Can it be made after I script it? I don't know. I've never heard of it. Watch out.
You can buy another one. You can't once if you've earned it, like if you've earned it through the quest.
Oh, that's the meadow breed.
You can. Isn't that what but yeah, both of them. You can buy both of them.
Oh, okay.
Once you've unlocked it. But yeah, it's not a craftable thing, but you'll be able to unlock it. The ability to buy it. It's expensive though. It's like 10,000 caps or something.
Yeah, but that's not expensive.
Oh, is that one bullion? Okay, so one of them is caps. So the 3-star one is like 10,000 caps. I haven't unlocked the 4-star one, so.
I haven't unlocked the 4-star. I've only unlocked the 3-star on one character.
Yeah, so the 4-star is bullion, the 3-star is caps.
Okay.
I guess is what I'm hearing. But it's not cheap.
No, it is definitely not.
I wish they would just start making, like, they know. I mean, it's been asked. It's like, just give it, like, these quest rewards should be craftable items, not an item that we have to keep forever and then we scrap it and it turns out to be, then they make it good. Well, I know the 3-star one is caps.
Yeah, because I bought one and scrapped it.
Yeah, it's like 10K or something. It's really expensive.
It was 11,000 for me, and I'm like, fine.
Yeah. But I guess the 4-star one is gold. That sounds familiar. Like I've heard that before, but
I have no idea.
In any event, they're not
cheap
to get back, and you can't scrap them. But you can replace them if they make it good one day.
Well, I mean, it's fun, the Meadow Breeze. I've been using it, and it's fun. It's not good or anything, but it's fun.
Yeah,
it's also not bad. Like it does the damage. It burns humans quick enough.
It's not bad. It's just not good.
It's not fantastic or anything, but it's not bad. I mean, normal flamer deals more damage, but
yeah,
especially against humans, then it's actually not that
really good against humans. Which is, I guess, it's in the Burning Springs. A lot of human enemies.
Yeah, but if you use it against creatures, they are a little less susceptible to it. Apparently, don't know why, but they just take half the damage it feels.
They have high breeze resist.
I don't know. Card
well, I mean, it has fire damage, so it's probably the fire, because you get a lot of creatures that have pretty good fire resistance. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing. I don't know. But
1566 bullion for the 4-star. Okay. And now we know.
I tried it once on the. Oh wow, that's a lot of bullion. I tried it once on the bounty hunter character because I did the quest, and it was like, okay, I can't hit anything.
Yeah, the VATS is terrible. Like, you have to be dead on top of it, and it's still iffy if you hit it or not.
Yeah, it was really bad. Weightless mod.
Assassin's auto grenade launcher with limb damage and faster movement while aiming.
Okay, so since we did this level last, because that's when I checked my ammo. I'm up 900 rounds since in like I guess the last raid.
9 fusion cores, and that's including using a lot in VATS and burning through them.
Nice.
So I'm okay. There's plasma cartridges for 5 billion a piece. Really? That's just stupid.
5 billion? Oh my gosh! For one. That's a lot.
That's the dumbest thing I've heard in months.
Yeah. Don't buy ammo from NPCs. Period. All, just ever. Yes. Just don't.
If you want to buy ammo, buy it from player vendors.
And actually, don't buy plasma cartridges. Like everything that uses plasma cartridges should be a gainer, no matter how you have it modded.
Meadow Breeze isn't a gainer.
Well, not for you, but for like everybody else.
Come on.
38 rounds for stamps. Well, I mean, the thing is, if you want to buy 38, 10 mil, or 45, well, is it for? Do they sell 10 mil? I know 38 and 45 you can buy with the Nuka points.
Yep.
Nuka K points. I don't know if do they sell 10 mil?
Yep.
They sell 10 mil as well. Okay, because it's like 3 different types, right? I guess.
12 rounds it's freaking piece.
Yeah, but I mean, still, I mean, when you're at the limit of the Nuka Cademan, what else are you going to spend it on? So
that's the 6th time that EMT saved me.
And the nice thing is you can spam it. Like, you don't have to click through slow. You can just pound the button and it'll just like jump through it fast. So.
And you'll get a lot of it real quick.
Yep.
Done. Buying stuff from vendor NPCs is expensive. It is. Sell 38 rounds for stamps. No, that they just shouldn't sell any rounds for stamps. Period. Windy, you scam artist. Yes. Ow. Hello, Andrew. Welcome, welcome. We should sell 5 stamps for 10 stamps. Only if we get a discount. Give me 5.5 stamps for 10 for $9.99.
Sometimes I wonder about you, Mandy.
Why sometimes?
There are times.
All the time.
Yeah, there are times.
Do kids these days even know what stamps are? I'm pretty sure they do. We still use stamps.
I use like one stamp about. I use maybe 2 stamps a year. That's about it. I have a roll of stamps I bought probably like 10 years ago, and I'm still working on it.
That's more stamps than I use.
Yeah.
I don't send any mail. But we still use this. And there's one thing.
They switched to like the forever stamps, which is nice. That way, it's just you're just paying for first class postage, and you don't have to.
Not money.
You don't have to buy a bunch of like cheap stamps to augment them anymore. Uh-oh, same as last time.
Like I said, there's one left.
I didn't shoot anything, so I'm not
it's fine.
taking responsibility.
It's easier
for any of it.
Go search for it than waiting for it to. Oh, that was it. Easier than going for it. Quad, weapon speed, when reloading gain resist. Crossbow.
Crossbow?
Yes.
That's bad.
Can a crossbow even be quad?
It can, but it's very bad.
Doesn't do anything, right?
No, it does work, but you have to reload one at a time.
Oh, yeah.
And the fire rate is really slow.
Oh, there's a fixed fire rate?
It's, yeah, you can't like go boom, 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 you know, like the old nuclear winter ones. Yeah, you can't do that. You have, it's a really, there's a big delay built in between shots. It's terrible.
So it's already gone.
Yeah. If they made it so you could reload all with one reload and you could fire them just like as fast as you could pull the trigger, it would be really cool. And I would actually do a quad crossbow, but
yeah, but
I mean, honestly, with electricians, a single crossbow is fine as well.
The force delay, that's just awful.
Because the reloads on crossbow is actually not too bad.
Are they still gonna make special in the far future, you think? What?
Not a clue.
Special what? Special stamps? I don't know.
Special sauce?
No.
Special K?
Oh, really? Do we have to shoot the target over there? I didn't realize. No! Bastard. Ah. Stop it.
Yeah, AP against the snake is just really bad.
Yep. Bye, Felicia. I survived 6 hits with EMT and I didn't die a single time.
Wow.
Commemorative stamps is what I was thinking of. My bad. Ah, yeah, they probably will, because that just makes money because it's commemorative. I ran out of birthday cake. It's just terrible. Ask your mom to make some more. Yeah, somebody started a headhunt.
There you go. Perfect timing. I think they were watching the stream and they were waiting for you to be done.
I'm assuming. 5 stamps for 10 stamps teaches children about issues with social security and inflation. Huh? I don't get it.
Mandy's brain.
I don't get it. Then again, any brain, I don't get it. Never wiggle. That's exactly what we thought. Never watch the stream and then wait for done to do the thing.
They heard me say it was my last one, and
kill members of the Rust King's army 760 out of 760. Yay! Currently, I killed 760 raiders.
You monster.
Hello, Hangry. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hey, really? You're shooting me with a pipe pistol. You do realize what happened to your friends, right?
$40,000. All right. Derek, I'm going to drop some serums in the... Or anybody, I guess. I'm dropping some serums. There's not that many, but...
The Nuke World stack.
Nuke World trunk, yeah. Yeah, I'm at max caps, and I'm not really in the mood to do anything about it at the moment.
Yeah, okay. The raider stands on principle. Oh, now he lies down on principle. So you're not coming to the headhunt?
No. I'm just cleaning up, and then I'm gonna. It's a loop that it's too easy to get stuck in. Like, and then one more, and then one more, and then nope.
Would never happen. You would never get stuck in that.
I'll
loop.
draw the line. I'll be like Picard. This far, no farther.
Well, at least Picard knew what he was talking about.
Exactly.
Thank you very much for joining us in the Chaos Wiggle Wiggle. Have a good evening and a good night, and we'll catch you tomorrow in the stream.
Yep, it was fun, everyone. Have a good night.
Night. Instantly die. Well, don't do that. There was one over there somewhere. Bolstering Hellcat. Nope. Nope. It's very bright in here. What happened? I think I missed the body. There we go. Aristocrat, Electro Enforcer. Nope. That thing is just a fart stick. Let's see. Snipers. For 10 mil subby? No. Oh, we didn't learn it. And Furious, so we can put that in the stash. That's fine. Let's dump. Derek, have you picked up the stuff from the Nuke World crate yet? Got to live in a country this poor to know about the 5 stamps for 10 stamps joke. Well, technically the Netherlands is a very wealthy country, but it's a very disparate wealth. There's a giant chasm between the have and the have-nots. Just like most countries. Oil Wingman respawned and shot me with rockets, but I got him in the end. Yeah, that's not helpful. You guys introduced attacks for unrealized gains recently? I don't know. Let's add some nonsense to the box. Oh, I've got cultist priest packs apparently. No, I do not want a balloon. Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark are always referenced in what to be as a country, at least down here. Yeah, don't be like the Netherlands. They suck. At least the government sucks. Might not be as bad as in some other countries, but they definitely suck. Why are you falling, Derek? I wouldn't want to live anywhere else, by the way. Nope, neither would I, but it's still, the government still sucks. Sucks everywhere once you're there long enough. I agree. Yeah, I would definitely not want to live anywhere else. This is where my stuff is. Hello, Lanthar. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
Would you care for a balloon?
I do not care for a balloon. Okay, so that's that. We need to kill culpers, plant crops. Yeah. And we need to do a headhunt, apparently. I need to switch characters, and then we're gonna spend like half an hour figuring out how to make that character playable again. Should I ask Bethesda for holes in the toilet walls? Please don't. Just don't. Same shit. Let's take that one off and put Master Infiltrator back. Aw, save is empty. On my way, sheesh. Why are you not here yet? Ow! Good night, everyone. Have a good night, Angel. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Hope you have a good evening and a good night, and we'll catch you in the next one. Locked by a code. I'm on my paper mache build. Well, that's fine. Oh, resilient outlaw. Okay. Messed Tettle. I don't know whose resilient outlaw that was. But yeah. Derek here yet? That was somebody's grunt hunt. I know. Like I said, I don't know whose resilient outlaw that was, but he did. Every time you folks say resilient, be it mod or enemy or mutation, I always hear Brazilian. That's funny. Did everybody like Wiggles Aristocrat video? It was my favorite of 2026 so far. It was a good one. I agree. That was my outlaw. Well, he did. I'm sorry, but he did. Like the detailed video, I'm not so convinced on the effect itself. Well, the effect I'm not convinced about at all. Video was good. Ooh, lucky hit unlocked. Yay, we finally unlocked something again. Master Tattle. Resilient. I think the way to fix aristocrats is to make the effect and set to fixed amount of caps, like 2% every 1,000 caps. I don't know. But if they ever increase the limit on caps, people can plan ahead and change the wording as well. I don't know. I just have no idea. That stuff is just not for me. It's all beyond me. At 2% every 10k or 1,000 caps, you get 60% of 30k. Yeah, but then it's still low. But it's 80% of 40k. Don't think it should be max caps. Maybe close to max, but not at max. I don't know. I have no idea. I just don't like aristocrats, period. Because it requires me to keep stuff that I want to spend. And I want to spend all my caps all the time. A missile launcher, Jules? Really? Cool. Not used to that. If they move the max cap to 50k, you can get 100% without the change in the code. Yeah, that's true, but it's just, it requires you to keep something that's meant to be spent. And that just, no. My metal will be tested. Well, only if you actually get here. First, the Brotherhood Rifleman. Pick up the idiot. Go. They ever set the limit at 100k, which I think should be a thing. Theoretical max should be 255k. I don't know. I just don't think there should be cap limits on anything because it's just silly. Because that's a mobile game mechanic. This is not a mobile game, so why use mobile game mechanics? Dimension probably would not allow more than 255k caps per person. I think that It's just a bit limit. I'll get it to 2.37 billion. Sure, if they have it's a little steep, but I think people are hanging on to only using the max. I don't know. Well, then don't stand into the fire, you idiot. Never checked, but I would not be surprised if save file allocation could double in size after having anything over 255. Some kind of similar effect should happen in the game file somewhere. No idea. That's way beyond me. That's why they need a cap into other currencies. The only thing I spend caps on, either the smiley bullion or if there's some rare plan I don't have. Yep. Jules, why are you on the ground? That's not supposed to. You're not supposed to be on the ground. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. T51B helmet, man. Be nice to be well off enough in my country to comfortably afford Fallout first eventually. Yearly price for me is about 540 bucks. That's a bloody lot. I can only afford it thanks to the channel. Otherwise I would not be able to afford it. $5 months of internet bills for me. The yearly is a month and a half of internet bills for me. But I have stupid expensive internet. So far, the Hellstorm. 6 months of water bills. Yeah, water bills, it's 13, 14, 15 months. But water is really cheap here in the Netherlands. Like really cheap. I think I pay like 12 euros or 13 euros a month. And I do not preserve water in any way. I just use whenever and whatever. And I shower for like 20 minutes a day. Never a problem. We're already sinking into the water. That's why they keep building dams and things. Any cheaper in the Netherlands will sink in it. Water should in theory be cheaper in Brazil, but the government almost makes it as bad as possible. Can be. That's helpful. I can afford it, never had Fallout first. You really don't need it, just takes advantage of the 3 weeks when they come out. True. That's why we have mills and dams. Yes, mills to lift up the entire planet. Lifted into the sky. Mr. 3 keeping the water at bay. If you are reliant on me to do anything, then I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you that you're gonna be SOL if you need to rely on me to do anything. Dutch water is way better than UK water? I don't know. Never had UK water. I can tell you it's a lot better than South African water. Because 90% of the time the water in South Africa doesn't come out clean from the faucet. It's like murky, like you would get in a little ditch somewhere. Plus there's a lot of lead and other poisonous things in there. And Germany is the same as the Netherlands, at least as far as I can tell. So turn off this one. What I thought. Lead and murky water. Where? South Africa. Tastes like chlorine straight from the tap. Well, we don't have that much chlorine in the water. So I can definitely see the one. That's different. We have some chlorine in it, but I mean, from what I've heard, the US puts more chlorine in the water than we allow in swimming pools in the Netherlands. I don't know how it is for any other country. And I'm assuming that's per state, and that makes a giant difference if it's the one state or another state. Just going off what I've heard. Obviously, I don't know anything about it. You shouldn't compare the Netherlands to the US. It's not a fair comparison. I know. That's why I put on the remarks. Like, I don't know anything about it. And pieces. Wall. Don't collide. Free play. If you put it like that, and put one behind there and there, and then put one in front here. They have to destroy the walls before they can destroy the generator. If you put the generator actually behind the walls, you're not an idiot like me. There we go. Done for tonight. Have a good one. Have a good one, ETC. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Have a good evening and a good night rest, and we'll catch you on the next one. Now then, a fusion core processor and be there without being destroyed constantly, which is helpful. Chlorine is added to our drinking water. We've taken that out like a long time ago. I don't know when, but I know we don't have chlorine in the waters anymore. Hello ETC, welcome, welcome. Or just craft a bunch of low-level Gatling lasers. I can, but I just wanted to claim the workshop. Just because I wanted to claim a workshop. I didn't, not even particularly for the fusion cores. But I'm just like, if you're claiming the workshop for the fusion cores, then at the walls so that they cannot destroy the generator easily. Before I go with the camp changes, you can encase the collector with foundations with a small opening at top for access. Yes? Or you can do what I just did here. Use this one, and then this will still allow for collecting. Like this little square poking out of the wall. This one supposed to be behind the wall. Same as that, but it's the idea that counts, not the execution for this one. Loaded into a horde event, and now I'm locked in a room with 2 doors I cannot open. Well, that's not helpful. So what do fusion or Gatling lasers take? Gatling laser. Ranged energy guns. Ultrasight laser pistol. Is it in heavies? Yes, it is. Okay. Ultrasight Gatling laser. So it takes 13 aluminium, 10 circuitry, 9 crystal, 10 fiber optics, 20 plastic, lots of steel, and some ultrasight. And we can craft how many? 48. What's the limiting factor here? What's the limiting factor? Oh. I don't see any limiting factors. Why can't I craft more? Why ultrasight though? Because I don't know them yet. Because I still need to unlock some things for ultrasight. I end up with the train station bots from time to time when I fast travel. That's never happened to me. Heavies, normals. Level 25. We can make 56. Yogi, I am busy. Can you not see that I'm busy? Bad Yogi. But apparently I didn't need to learn the rest of the other things, I guess. So now we have 73 fusion cores instead of 22. Plus, these ones are fully charged. The path to enlightenment. No, thank you. Wait. Don't I have an onion here? Weapon weight, weapon weight, weapon weight, weapon weight, weapon weight. Okay, so it's full weapon weight, but we don't have any 4 stars for it. Let's see, what can we make in 4 stars? Nothing that's helpful. 1 rank to pain train, enemies hit by pain train bleed for 20 damage over 5 seconds. 25% damage, but that's for weapons. Gain 2 AP regen at the cost of rats, up to 10 AP. Then on a full stack. I still don't understand what that means. Oh. Resources, crafting, power armor. Onion. What do we have in the 4-star department? We have 2 limit breaking, 2 reflective, and 1 rejuvenator. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Limit breaking. Okay. 2 reflective. There we go. We got enough box mounts for overeaters. Now it's poison resist, that's fine. I don't need auto stim, so another overeaters. Hardy. What does Hardy do? Receive less explosion damage. Okay. AP regen. Intelligence is fine. And strength. That's fine as well. I want to see the jetpacks. Darn it. Blackbird Elite. Dark Matter Jet. And... right, put the Addison. Does the Addison have a jetpack? It does not. Okay. Addison doesn't have a jetpack. I do like the Addison paint though. It's very bright and sparkly. Unarmed damage, unarmed bleed, our attack points. That is it. What's Scorch Beast? Where are you killing Scorch Beast? And why are you killing Scorch Beast? Those poor Scorch Beasts. Yeah, that jetpack doesn't look good. We need some light so I can actually see. Headhunt. I'll be there in a second. Apparently there was another Yaogwai there. Damn it. There we go. Yeah! I made it before it's over. Sparkly. He's so sparkly. Why is Derek here? I don't see Derek. You can start to hit somebody who doesn't use stealth. Derek not here? Or am I just blind? Both options are possible. Oh, he is here. Okay. Scout leader Karen. Well, don't kill it just yet. He wasn't even in the radius. But he chose. Yeah, Scout Leader Karen will poison you to the ground. I pay for it. I'll kill it as fast as I want. Game on you. Onion armor makes Karen do basically nothing. Yep, he is definitely not hurting me much. And I thought it was on-type damage as well, so like true damage. But apparently poison resist does help. How do you die all the way over there? Assassin's Bow, Bowstring, Thorn. Added endurance. Well, that's not helpful. Instigating double barrel. No, no. And endurance that we already know, so okay. Okay. Derek, what did you need for the stuff? You mentioned some stuff that you needed. Do you already have it, or did somebody drop it? I'm good. I was just goaded, Jim. I don't know what that means. Oh, my food bus ran out. Darn it. And another one. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. I'm gonna get you food. Another one bites the dust. Hello, girl. Hello, girl. Ooh, I'm almost out of perfect bubblegum. That's not good. After this one, I'm gonna swap characters because I need to check my melee and see if we can make that build functional in some manner. Very loud. Why is it so loud? Because that build hasn't been touched since before the perk card changes. Like, none of the perk card changes have been applied to that one, as far as I know. Find a proletariat Punisher. Apparently he's already dead. Leave it to Mr. 3 to find salt and pepper in the wasteland. Of course. If it's there, I'm gonna find it. They added the aurora from night skies and the burning springs to the sky and valley. That's not a bad thing. Now, if they only make that place more silent, then it would be a place that you might want to go. Now I know it's there too. I didn't know it was there. Like, I just accidentally walked into it. I know that there's boxed foods here and chance for sugar bombs. Okay, I'm gonna go to my camp and then I'm gonna switch characters. And then we're gonna have to figure out how to make that melee build functional again. Fusion core recharger. You got 12, 75% core, so that's not helpful. Zapped by 6 lightning strikes. Killed all the chicken. Aw, poor chicken. I didn't even know that you could get hit by 6 lightning strikes. Character, Emily, and private adventure. Hello, girl. And you're sneaky. Want me to craft you a fixer? The sneaky Derek. Welcome back. Some of your perk cards have been unequipped. Please visit the perks menu in the Pip-Boy to examine the changes. Okay, so it's been forever since I've been on this character. Like forever. It's so long that I don't even... with salt, put that there. We were sneaking in melee apparently. Bloody Mask, Grim Reaper Sprint, Serendipity. Okay, Lucky Break, Whirly Cover, Get Savvy. It's outfight. Get right there. Last freak. We've got 2 points. Oh, we already have that. Better criticals. Good savvy. Okay. 7 unused points. Melee. Small guns, no. Evasive. Chance to evade based on agility. Sure. No. Bows, throwing, and melee weapons do 100% sneak attack damage. Sure. Take 3. Got 3 points left. Is there anything in it? agility that we want to put in there. Silence weapons, no. Small guns, no. Silence weapons, no. Sprinting costs less, no. Well, that's ranged weak spot damage. Ranged. Running speed is increased when you have a ranged swap weapon. Swap targets on kill. Swap targets on kill with plus 60% damage up to 2 targets. Oh, okay. Fine, we'll level up Gunfu, see what that does. Here we have all levels available. Reload speed. Oh, you do more melee damage or range damage. Sneak to lose. Small guns gain stagger. Fate no longer has a cooldown, instead it costs AP. Your range? No. Oh, I could have put adrenaline in. Why do I have 15 adrenaline per? Oh, because I had all levels of... Never mind, I know. Okay. So we got 1 point, so we can... What did we just buy? A gun food, right. Okay. We have... Makeshift warrior. Melee weapons break slower. I don't care. Didn't require batteries included. I don't know. Demo expert could be fun, right? Gunsmith, we don't apparently have it. Pyrotechnician, increase fire damage based on your intelligence. I don't remember energy damage. I think we can do energy damage. The weapon that we use. We have 2 points left. Oh, stabilizes big guns. We can put flame. No. Let's just makeshift warrior, just so we have something in there for now. Ranger numbers, travel agent, friendly fire, that's fine. Life giver, through hiker, thirst quencher, fireproof, radical, first team. Got 1 unused point. We don't need green thumb. Got 2 unused points in here. More fast accuracy. I don't need fast accuracy. Okay, night vision while sneaking. No. Weapons have 2% increased damage per AP cost. That will help. So, Butcher's Bounty. Number cruncher there. We have Tormentor already. And we have 1 extra point. Well, put that one there. And right, 2 points spare. Iron Fist. Fist deals damage based on your DR. Fine. Strong arm. I don't need strong arm. Blocker, incisor, martial artist. Okay. Gain damage resist based on strength. Okay, so that's 2 points left. Bleed effects have 35% more damage and less duration. Can't forget blocker. Unless you actively block. Oh, that's true. If we don't use it, it's not going to be useful anymore. So we already have Incisor. We have Iron Fist. Melee weapons deal 50% limb damage. So that's Kneecapper. We have Martial Artist. While equipping a melee weapon, reduce incoming stagger. That's helpful. More points. Melee weapons do 10% damage to crippled targets. That's helpful. 10% damage against bleeding target. No, let's do the crippled one. We need to level up Slugger. Okay. Slugger, Slugger, Slugger. Yeah, but I'm not gonna actively block because A, I don't know. I just don't remember when I need to block, so I just forget. And B, I just don't like the entire blocking mechanic. I just don't like it. We should have enough level ups waiting so we can put perks in this. In case we want to switch stuff around. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Have that. Have. Right. Just for the funny part, that second star is last round. That's just awful. That's just awful. Have that. Have that. We should have. We don't. Heavy hitter melee deals power attack damage. I don't power attack, so that's not helpful. Don't care. Don't care. Big attacks. Parker doesn't work. Bare arms. Bullet storm. Bullets. Gun bashing. Does damage? No. Okay. Do unused points. What? Put in. Oh. Oh. Did I already forget what I bought? Oh. Oh. Lager. That's the one. There we go. And the weapon that we pull out is a freaking Tesla. That menu has been updated. I know. What weapon are you using? This is a bloodied weapon speed strength bare arm. This is a bloodied crit damage, that's crit charge boxing glove. A vampire power attack, damage for power attacking chainsaw. Or auto axe, sorry. Anti-armor, weapon speed, weight, power fist. But I don't know where it's weight on the third star. And a flaming chainsaw. So just random stuff then. Okay, pretty much. Resource. Food producers. There we go. Don't need ammo. Oxyfuel, sure. Honey. Yes. Eggs. No. Beer. No. Fertilizer. No. No. Company tea we have. Country vodka. No. Critter cooker. Do want that. Death Claw slow roaster. We definitely want that. Hardwood pile Milex steamer. Oh, we already have that somewhere. Mothman nest. Oh, don't care, don't care, don't care. Pemmican collector. Definitely that. Where is my salt? Oh, there we go. 'Cause, 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 oh, there we go. ' And a soup server for anybody that wants to have some soup. And a coffee maker for the people that need coffee. There we go.
Okay.
At least they're all fists. Pretty much. Fist and auto melee. I have some other stuff. Like random other stuff. I have a furious one. So I don't have anything learned here. Your endurance is pretty low for a melee user. I mean, it's what? Endurance is 10. Yeah, endurance is 24 when I'm near bloodied. It's not that bad. I mean, I've had worse. Definitely had worse. Yeah, let's go see. Can we even do anything? What's the legendary stuff? Funky Buds, Mass Infiltration. Gosh. I also have no idea what my armor is. I know it's unyielding, but I don't know what else is on there. Patrick made that event super easy. I don't know. I haven't tried it with a bow at all, ever. Okay, this should not kill me, right? Okay, so that's still fine. Oh, that was evasive. Or serendipity, sorry. I'm doing 4,000 a punch, so that's not bad. Oh, that was a critic, apparently. 3,000 to power attack. Oh, whack. Okay, so what is our armor? Secret Service strength. Useless. Duck. And useless. Poison resist. And useless. Strength. Useless. And disease weapon weight. I keep taking your test skills. No, it's fine. You were not taking anything away from me. I was just trying to see what it did, and just how it felt. It's changed a lot since the last time I've played Melee. But for good or bad, I don't know. Where did it go? Vanished again. And we still can't fly over the wall. And we're over cucumbered, apparently. Did you get the repair bot from the shop? You'll never have to see walls with no help again. On this account, I have a repair bot. Apparently. Because I had it on my other character in the camp. And the other team I left. Ah, okay. Are you leaving us already? Did you kill it, Derek? Did you kill the screaming beast? Yep, beat it. Assuming you have hurt mentality, which you do. I should. Okay, so I need to do some perks here, I'm guessing. Found it. No, I don't care about energy gun damage. Empath, I need to take empath off. It'll be fine. For now, it's enough. Do you have talents? I should. Yes, I do. This boxing glove is especially funny against super mutants. For some reason, boxing gloves are very heavy. I mean, twisted muscles always get this. Yeah, I have that one too. At least I should have that one too. I have all the melee thingies. Yeah, twisted muscles. For some reason, super mutants take a lot of damage from boxing gloves. Like, it's funny how much damage they take. You're definitely not supposed to take this much damage. Different weapon, I love the nukes. Very fast swing speed. Yes, it's funny as hell. Anything that's like super fast, like the switchblade or whatever, it doesn't matter. If it's super fast swing speed, it's just silly. And that's how we love it. Crazier the better. Doing this for charity. No, I was curious because they changed a lot with Melee, but I haven't played Melee in forever. So I was just curious in how it's gonna work. How effective is it going to be? Oh, I didn't even place an 8 box in my camp that I should place there. Let's place an 8 box. Then let's lock some stuff. Resources. Storage, additional. What's this? But why would you want a grave as an 8 box? No, that's just bad. Off. Okay, so let's lock. Thing lock. Weapons. Lock. Apparently we have nuke grenades. Apparently we have a Bertha. And oh, we got a samurai. Oh, that's the plasma cutter, right? Yeah, it is. But it's melee with crappy stars on it. For all that, do not need 200 normal stints. Let's lock those, lock those, get rid of most of them. Lock, and grab like 4 of those. Lock. Definitely use the carry weight boosters in there. Punch boxes in there. And let's take the scout banish. Why not? When Mr. Paul got punched in his face, that was funny. I agree. Okay. So my buffs have run out, right? Yes. For the smoke marler relay. Moonshine Jamboree. We can do that to see how it goes. How this one works for melee. Oh, I only have 14 Nukadark here. And like way too many grape and orange. And only 300 pepper. Can you ask Derek if he saw my last message? Derek, did you see Jules' last message? $52 spice, that's not a lot. How much salt? 200 salt. And we're out of tasted scrolls too. How many scroll bits do we have? 2. Well, that's no good. I think I'm gonna do this jamboree, then I'm off game. Plant crop and works over camp. Okay. Went for the quagmire look. Giggity giggity, I only eat goo. Yup. Yeah, I agree. It was way too funny when he got slapped in the face. Whee! My salt. My pepper. What Paul? Jake Paul. Yes, Jake Paul. He got punched in the face, real hard like, and it was funny as hell. My skill is 4. How is my skill 4? With the Leardom's boyfriend? I guess. Light the fire. Do I have any poison on me? I do. Derek just wearing plain clothes. Yep. I can give him some clothes, but I think others have tried already. Hot twist. Derek intentionally wants to stay low level, so all of us get free stuff. Well, he knows he doesn't have to be low level to get stuff. Why the hell would you want to marry Jake? I don't know. And especially Leardom, because he's not ugly, and then he looks like an ogre stuck on under a bridge. I mean, I'm definitely not a looker, but damn. Then you have to live with Jake Paul. Exactly. Okay, so the damage-wise, I'm fine. I'm dealing enough damage. Not very good at surviving. Oh, I forgot to put my supers on here. Super stim, super stim. Okay, super stim. There we go. Ow. Sociopaths, psychopaths see partners as social advantages. It is entirely transactional. That's why y'all should be scared of what people attract if you become famous. Well, there's the thing. I'm not gonna be famous. And even if I was famous, I'm still not interested in all the other stuff. There is a reason I'm single. You're not using the broken healing perk. I don't know what broken healing perk that would be. Looks like a white Kardashian. Yep. Yeah, especially with the puffed up lips. That's just weird. But I mean, she's not ugly. It's not my flavor, but she's not ugly. I'm a legend in my own mind. Hello, Mandy. Welcome, welcome. Spiritual heal with healing factor mutation. I don't know. I don't think I have healing factor mutation. Ugly personality though. I don't know. I don't know her. And I am not interested in knowing her. I have to Google at this Leardom. Yes. Get that Leardom. You'll spelt it. You have to be when you live with Jake Paul. I mean, that's true. I reckon it's all that makeup. No, even without the makeup, she's still not bad looking. But it's just not my cup of tea in the looks department. And then she's a champion. I don't know if she won anything on the Olympics the Winter Olympics this time around. Dutch sports people are psychopaths. That's true. This is not my best showing at Moonshine. Hey, did you die yet? I died. That said that if I had to choose instead of Utah, he goes for Leerdammer cheese. Yeah, I can see that. Sociopaths and psychopaths also overdo on looks because they have nothing else to offer. That's true. And they also always try to sell their looks with whatever they can. And that's something that she definitely does. So they need to present themselves in what they believe others find attractive to assume some degree of security, be it financial or social. Yeah, I definitely see that. It's her 2T. Oh. Ow. Dutch Stephanie Harper. Who's Stephanie Harper? Oh, the Dutch from the lady from Fallout. Honestly, I would go for Stephanie Harper, even though she's Canadian. Eh? And that's a joke about the Canadians in the Fallout universe for the people that don't get it. That's why companies run by those people always go with mergers or acquisitions of IP they are mentally incapable to perceive, so buy or copy what they perceive as financial. I can see that. Mr. 3 is cancelled. Oh, I've been cancelled many times. I've said far worse than the Canadian joke. Eh? Well, I'd prefer if you say less. How about that? Been cancelled at least twice. Only twice. So you're doing very well. Okay, I'm gonna say the melee button hits hard enough. Doing enough damage. It hits hard enough for it to be fun. It's still chaotic in all the good ways. And the changes definitely made it more of a viable thing. Just need to take a look at my legendary perks to see what was there. I've got Donkey Fuds in there. I'll take that out. And then we can do that. What was it? Far-flung fireworks for the melee kills. or whatever it was for the area damage for melee stuff. God, that was long. Yeah, this event is too long. We know this. But we got there, and we didn't even have any of the stills destroyed, so we did well. And now we have lots of loot. And no! Okay. Is there anything that we can make? Mechanic's best friend, damage to robots, power attack and strength. Nope. Base breaker, furious power attack strength. Okay. Oh, we cannot bulk make this? Why can we not bulk make this? Oh, because it has legendary modules. Right. I'm not sure if they made it 3 waves instead of 4, but they did shorten it on the PTS. They shortened the waves by 30 seconds, right? I think I heard Wiggle talk about it. And we didn't learn anything. Let's just keep one phase breaker on hand. And that's the end of my battery for my headset. Well, that's not helpful. Now I can't hear what's happening. There we go, that's better. Headhunter's Scythe. Damage to humans, weapon speed, weight, don't care. The gutter, the vampires. Boiling point. That was furious. Oh. Plus we could have a chance to get the burning thing. Pyromaniacs. That's the one. But at the very least, we can get furious. Added swift. That's not what I wanted. There's no reload speed on my melee weapons. Funny thing is, nobody forces them to listen. They can just go away. Added furious. There we go. Crafting unlocked bashers. Crafting unlocked pyromania. Okay, so what should we change? We cannot do anything with this. Put the heating coil on it. Oh, we can make it a Saturnite power fist. Oh, that's fine. And let's put the let's put this one. Anti-armor, I don't think anti-armor is helpful much. Put furious in there. Rapid heavy hitters, power attack. Durability. Durability better than lightweight, yes. Definitely. And we can put conductors. Where the hell did I get a conductors? Critical hits restore health, but I don't crit much. Okay, I'm not gonna put conductors on there. Hi. Pounders. Yeah. I'm burning. Something is attacking us. And apparently my armor is breaking already. Let's just repair everything so we can run around with a clean bill of health. Go, get rid of all that. And now we need to get capsules right now. Oh, we'll buy them from the grove. Does that have a realistic chance of happening? I don't know. Only if I win the lottery, get a cop or a criminal math in a level they consider personal. Well, no, Dan, don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Betty, put on some clothes, woman. Apparently I have a lot of serums. And about a lot of bobbleheads. Like. Four intelligence, 4 leader, 74 melee, 24 strength, 239 unarmed. Thank you all for the gifts and the fun play. I'll be lurking in chat still. Well, thank you for joining in the madness. And joining in the chaos, because it was fun. Oh wait, I need to put Fury on my character in this one. Let's lock Fury, because I kind of want to have that on hand if we need it. Get ammo again, get rid of lots of that. Okay, so that's that. Feed the people don't care, plant crop in the workshop or camp. Let's quickly claim a workshop. Oh, we have this one. Or we don't have it, but we built that workshop. Where's it? There we go. Criminals obey laws. The thing is not criminals obey laws or not. The thing is it's just not easily obtainable because it's not widespread available. Criminals will get whatever they want no matter what. That's the thing. If it's not as easily obtainable as all the other stuff, then it's just harder to get, even for criminals. Isn't there like a perk like Blitz or something for melee? Anybody that's in chat that knows melee? Isn't there still like something like Blitz that makes you jump around? Ow. You are now the team leader. Oh, that's not good. That's just dangerous. I am the workshop. Thunder Mountain is offline. But it's not really offline because we made it back online, right? Whee! Fusion God. Definitely what we need on this character. Wait, where did I pick up anything that uses 45 foot? Alright, we had the Saturnite Fist. Need to put on here. That's... Need the chainsaw. No, let's take the red upper hand. And put in the Saturnite Fist. Deathclaw hand, we'll put that in the stash. There we go. There we go. And we needed plant crops, right? That's why we went here. Resource, food. Can we plant carrots here? We can. I love that you can plant carrots in basically tarmac. And what do we have? Wasn't there something in one of these? Just a bit of oil and salt. Or no salt, oil and plastic, sorry. The other one that has the foodstuffs? Oh, nope, it was not the other one. Neither of them had something. Aw, bummer. And here I thought that there was at least something to be found here. And nothing. Nothing, the nothing kangaroo. Listen to the Ohio Distress broadcast. No. There we go. So we got all the challenges stuff done. Yay, we did. Which means that we can't just sit our ass down here. Make it a lot brighter. Do with the colors a bit, and we can say that will be it for today. Thank you all very, very, very much for watching. I hope everybody had as much fun as I did while playing. We will hopefully be back tomorrow with more Outer Worlds, and apparently we have a angry bird beast above us, and it's totally not constantly screaming. Really? But that'll be it. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, have fun with whatever you're doing. Have a fantastic day or night, and hope to see you all next time. Bye bye, everyone.
Kaboom.